Hello, my name is Mr. Dog. Welcome back to another deck showcase. Today we're going to be looking at Centiskorch VMAX. This guy can do 40 damage plus 40 more damage for each fire energy attached. This means it can do enough damage to knock out all of the VMAXs, so it can be extremely powerful. We also have Reshiram Charizard. Now, this isn't as powerful, but it requires less energy and we don't need to evolve it, so this can sometimes also be very useful depending on the situations we're in. And we also have Heatran-GX. We can switch all the energy from our other Pokemon onto this Pokemon, and with the GX attack we can do 50 times the amount of energy on this Pokemon. So this can also hit very hard and help us finish off the game. To accelerate energy, we also have Volcanion, which accelerates free energy on our first turn onto any of our benched Pokemon with Flare Starter, and we also play 4 copies of Welder. If we need a Welder from the discard pile, we also play Eldegoss, which puts a supporter from the discard pile into our hands. And to find those energies, we play 3 copies of Giant Hearth. And just to disrupt our opponent, we play Wondrous Labyrinth, which makes all of our attacks cost 1 energy more. But it doesn't really matter for us because Centiskorch's VMAX attacks only cost 2 energy, so it's going to affect our opponent a lot more, hopefully. Okay, so let's get into some games. So we definitely want to go second with this deck, so we can make use of Welder and Volcanion on the second turn. And sadly we're going first. We're playing against someone called Charizard, so maybe we're going against the fire deck, which could be interesting. Could be a mirror matchup. I don't see many Centiskorch decks being played these days though, it's mostly Victini. Okay, good, it's a grass deck. That bodes very well for us. I don't want to play a stadium down just yet. Just want to attach some energy. I think that's pretty much all we can do this turn. Hopefully next turn we can get a Welder and start swinging hard. If I had to guess, this is probably Grass Mewtwo, yep. There's the Rillaboom, and there's the Rowegg. Could be an easy free prize cards for us. And they're actually switching into us. I don't think that was a very smart move, because I could just knock you out this turn. Okay. Oh, if we could have top decked a Welder, that would have been amazing. I think sadly we have to use a Dedenne to get rid of all of this, and I really don't want to discard free energies. It's really sad. I probably should have attached an energy for the turn. That was a bit of a misplay. Please, can I get a Welder off this? We do get a Welder. I don't know why I didn't attach an energy. That was so stupid. Is that weakness guard? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's not going to matter too much, I don't think. Might as well discard this. And we're going to use Flare Strike this turn. It's the best thing to do, I think. We don't want to use the GX just yet. Do we have the VMAXs? We have 1 VMAX in the deck, jeez. Oh no, we've got 1 here, we've got 2, that's fine. So luckily for this guy, he got the weakness guard. But if he attacks us and puts damage counters on us, we can just use Outrage to knock him out. He does get rid of our Giant Hearth, but it's not going to matter too much. Oh, he's playing Rillaboom VMAX. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so he's going to boss onto our Centiskorch to try and slow us down. But we do get the switch, unfortunately for him. Do we want to... I don't know if we want to upgrade that to Centiskorch VMAX, because he could just knock it out next turn. I think we just want to do this. And see what we get off the Crobat. Okay, he's just gonna concede. Okay, so hopefully this game will be a bit longer than last time. It was very quick last time. We're gonna lose. Hopefully we can go second. Okay, good. Looks like we're playing against, if I had to guess, some kind of Mewtwo deck. And we've got a lot of decent things this turn, but we don't have a Centiskorch or an energy, which is kind of scary. So I might have to just Dedenne it all away if we don't get a decent top deck. Okay. So we're probably going to get item locked. It's probably a good idea to get a load of energy on something this turn so we can attack when we are item locked. Horror House GX. Okay. So I think we're going to have to use the Dedenne here. Just because we don't have any energy. This really sucks. We can Marnie. We don't get a Welder, but we can get at least 3 energy onto one of our bench Pokemon, which isn't terrible. Okay, so we are just going to end up with this again. Okay. And I might just get a Crobat because I don't want them to do very much damage. They're only going to, if they use Poltergeist, they can only do 50 damage. Okay, so that's 3 energy. And maybe we want to hit them with High Heat Blast. Because then we can just switch into the Reshiram and Charizard next turn and knock them out. The turn after we're item locked, of course. Unless they knock out the Volcanion. That is a possibility. It wouldn't be the end of the world if they did. I think they're looking for a switch, maybe? Oh, Crushing Hammer. It's not the end of the world. You can still get 2 energy onto this. Welder. Okay, that's really bad for them, but really good for us. I don't know what we want to do this turn, honestly. I could try and knock out this Dedenne. I think that's probably the best bet. Put the Crobat down first. Oh no, let's attach the energy first. And then place the Crobat. And then we can probably do this. And we'll place this as a backup attacker. Then we can Welder onto our Reshiram. Okay, so they're going to do 200 damage. No, not 200. 150 because we've got 3 item cards, but they're not going to knock us out, so that's fine at the minute. If we can get another Wild, that would be amazing because we can get 6 energy on this and we can do 300 damage to knock this guy out. We could just boss onto one of their bench Pokemon, unless they bench lock item lock us, which would kind of suck. They play Turbo Patch, wow. I've not seen that in this deck before. Strange. So they're going to do, if they use Poltergeist, they're going to do 200 damage. It's either use Poltergeist or use their Horror House GX to item lock us. It's quite a difficult decision, I think. Because it's definitely not guaranteed that they're going to knock us out. And they're not going to knock us out. But they don't know that. Okay, so they might be trying to knock out this. Okay, they are going to knock it out, sadly. Okay, no. They're trying to delay. Okay. So we are going to have to sacrifice the Crobat. Sorry, Crobat. Nothing we could have done that turn. Oh, that is unfortunate. Because we can't play the Giant Hearth next turn. Discarding a lot of their resources, which is good for us. I haven't really seen this kind of deck before. It's kind of interesting. So we need a Welder for next turn so we can knock this guy out. How many Welders have we used? We've only used 2 so far. Excuse me. Okay. You get the Centiskorch VMAX. Attach an energy. And we could just boss actually. That might be better. And we can use the 300 attack next turn. Yeah, might as well boss onto this, honestly. They can't do very much damage to us, only 150 with Poltergeist. Yeah, so Flare Strike. It's a shame we can't do 240 damage, otherwise we could knock that guy out. Some decks do play Zigzagoons, that could be an option, but I don't really have space for it in this deck. So he's going to send up the Dragapult VMAX, but we can just use Boss onto one of these bench Pokemon to win the game next turn. So I think we're in a pretty good position. There isn't much this guy can do. Why did he attach to the Dedenne? That was a bit strange. Okay, but that's the game though. It doesn't really matter which damage counters he puts on the Pokemon. Yeah, that's not going to matter. We can just use the GX attack to win the game. We can use the 6 NG attack. Okay, let's go to the seeds, that's fine. Hopefully we can get a game that showcases the Centiskorch VMAX this time, because we've mostly been using Reshiram and Charizard as our main attacker. Which I haven't been doing on purpose, it's just that that's what I've been getting first. This is an amazing hand, I'm very happy with this. The only thing that would make it better would be if I had a Giant Hearth. It doesn't matter, we can find one anyway. The Dedenne. This is Rapid Strike Urshifu. I don't know if this is a good matchup. So attach energy, and we can just get a Centiskorch. So we are going to be using Centiskorch this turn, this round, which is good, because that's the title of the video. And I might get 2 Centiskorches. Attach the energy with Welder and... Okay, yeah, good. It went exactly as planned. I don't even need to use the Dedenne this turn. And we probably want to attach it, like spread out the energy, just in case. We don't want to put all our eggs in one basket or put all of our energy on one Centiskorch V, as the old saying goes. So hopefully we can find a VMAX next turn and start swinging with the Centiskorch V. So this guy is probably really going to want to find the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. And he can knock us out if he gets the Rapid Strike energy on it and do 120 to one of the bench Pokemon. But we do have Mew in our deck, so we can stop that potentially. Well, hopefully Mew isn't prized. It could be prized. He's just trying to do some damage with the Zigzagoon. It doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, so I think he's really trying to find that Rapid Strike energy. He's already discarded 2 boss orders, jeez. Okay, so he does find it. Preferably we don't want to put too many Dedennes or Crobats down, because they do have weakness to fighting type, so they can be one-hitted. Come on, man, it doesn't matter. I think he's thinking about whether to put energy on both. Okay. I thought you might have chosen to damage both Centiskorches. Will we send this one up? Yeah. Maybe I should have played the other one and switched. Oh yes. We can actually ruin this guy's life if we use this. Because his attacks cost 1 more. So we just need to get the VMAX. Yes, we get it. Can we get the Welder though? We don't really need it, to be honest. We might need the boss's orders. I don't know. Maybe the Marnie would be better. I'm not sure. So we can just hit hard. The Wondrous Labyrinth won't really affect us because we only need 2 energy to attack, so with the Wondrous Labyrinth it'll be 3 energy. However, he needs 4 energy, so that means he has to get 2 Rapid Strike energies on. He's already used 1 Rapid Strike energy. So he really needs to find a stadium to get rid of this stadium, otherwise he's going to be in big trouble. You just get the second Rapid Strike Urshifu. So you might just switch into that one. He's not going to be able to attack with it though, because he doesn't have the energy requirement. He needs 1 more energy just to do the Gale Thrust attack. Is he thinning down for a Crobat or something? Okay, so we do get Marnied. It's not the end of the world. We do get the second VMAX. Okay. So he might just pass this turn because I don't think there's much he can do. I think what we want to do is try and find the VMAX, not the VMAX, the boss's orders. So we can try and boss up one of these, and probably this one so we can knock it out. Okay, so he's just going to send up the Zigzagoon. We don't get it. Maybe we can use the Dedenne. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, and we do get it. So we want to attach energy, and then boss. If we get 2 more energies, we can actually knock out this Centiskorch from the bench here. Not the Centiskorch, this Urshifu. Which is pretty crazy. How many bosses have we used? We used 2, and we can use the boss again if we use Eldegoss V. He does attach another energy, but he can only do 150 damage, which isn't going to be enough. Knock us out. If he got a Fighting Fury belt, I think he would be able to use the G-Max Rapid Flow. If we can just get 2 energies next turn, then that's going to be really big for us, because if we can just knock him out straight away with 8 energy attached, we can do 360 damage. Using the Zigzagoon again. I don't know what he's looking for so badly. Okay, so he does discard it. So he can use his attack this turn. I really need energy. I don't really want anything from here. I'm just doing this to thin down. No. So this guy might be able to win if he bosses onto a Dedenne next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have a boss, that would kind of stink. I think this is just, we could just do this for now and hope for the best. So let's just pray that he doesn't have a boss. Or he doesn't find an energy. How many energies has he used? He probably still has some more on the deck. Okay, so he's probably going to try and find the boss with this Jirachi. Hopefully he doesn't find it. Darn it, he does. Okay, but he can't do anything. So we can just win the game by doing this. If he could find a way to switch the Jirachi into this, he could have knocked out the Dedenne. Okay, he's just going to concede, because we could have just knocked out the Urshifu. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you for the next deck showcase. Bye!